What time is it?
It's podcast time.
What time is it?
It's podcast time.
What time is it?
Podcast time.
Oh yeah, it's podcast time. Welcome to the Fifi Feather Nick podcast for another edition of the producers Ask Me Anything.
Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah, we got a little name check. Let's go around in a circle.
Hey, producer JB here.
It's DJ Sherg's producer Leon.
Digital guy Aizen.
Producer Gemma here.
And I'm producer Dange. Guys, these questions were asked on the Instagram and the Facebook Best Mates group. If you're a big fan of the show, please join it. We do giveaways. We ask you crazy questions. It's your best chance to get onto the show. Leon.
Here's one from the FIFA Nick Best Mates Facebook group from Wendy. And this one's quite apt, actually. What do the producers do in the holidays to relax?
Thank you for asking, Wendy.
Record
I hope-
podcasts.
I hope you're having a lovely break as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Look, we're lucky in radio. It's almost like school terms. The radio show has breaks, non-survey periods when the ratings are off.
Yeah.
And over summer, it's quite a big break. But we do bits and pieces to plan.
Yeah.
We get ready for next year. I feel like a lot of jobs get put to the side that we need to do this year.
Yeah.
And, we're almost done for the year and we have to go, let's tie up those loose ends.
Yeah. The way I put it to people is that most of our job is planning for tomorrow's show. So when there's no tomorrow's show, it kind of it's less intense, but it allows us to work on just a lot of admin stuff.
It's sort of like that last week of school where they kind of wheel out a TV and you watch Shrek, but you actually still have to do work. Like we're watching Shrek, but we're
Aizen got
We're
me.
watching Shrek with one eye and doing emails at the
emails.
other.
Yeah.
Aizen got me a drone for KK, so I've been flying the drone about the office.
Oh, you're welcome.
That's been terrorising some of the Carrie and Tommy team. They don't appreciate
We
it.
get to sleep in. That's nice.
Yeah,
We like to call this time of year Calypso mode,
yeah.
where it's, we can wear shorts to the office. There.
I get the pins out. Yeah.
Yes. You do get the pins out, the pale pins.
Let everyone know that the pins are out. You discovered a birthmark.
Oh, yeah, that blew my mind at our work Christmas party. I don't know why it blew my mind. I'd never seen your leg that close. And I was like, oh, you've got a birthmark on your leg.
We were all at sea for the Fox Christmas party, and it was just, oh look, birthmark, birthmark.
Don't know why I found that so shocking.
Oh, I heard that happen, and I heard
He's on the
someone
other
say
side
it
of the
was
ship.
spilt coffee, and I literally thought it was spilt coffee from
Yeah,
the
it looks
morning
like
off.
spilt coffee or the South Island of New Zealand. One of the two.
Oh, you've got jeans on
Yeah,
today.
so- oh, no.
No, don't take them off. It's
Yeah.
fine. I haven't got a birthmark.
Really?
No.
Really?
I don't have birthmarks.
Well, I haven't found one. You can have a look if you want. But
I
I have
reckon.
a-
Yeah, where's your birthmark?
No, I have a reverse birthmark on my foot. Like there's a big chunk of no pigment, and so I call it a reverse birthmark.
I think that's just a birthmark.
birthmark.
Oh,
Birthmark-
reverse birthmark.
Birthmarks
It's the other
can be
way.
any colour.
Oh, there you go.
You got a
But I don't
birthmark.
discriminate against.
A reverse birthmark is a death mark. You don't want that.
No.
I don't know
Yeah, true.
why I've thought it, but whenever someone says they don't have a birthmark, in my head I've gone, so it's just hidden under your scalp. Like, so like, if you were,
I have an internal birthmark.
or more, it's hidden under your head.
There's my reverse birthmark. You see, it's all.
Oh, he's taking his
lost-
foot out.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Lost
I
the
can't
pigs.
see it.
Oh, it's
Free
over here,
foot
James.
content.
See
Wow.
how
Yeah,
it's all
okay.
just
Oh, yeah.
reverse
I think
birthmark?
you've just got a weird tan line.
Yeah.
So this is what we do in holidays. We
ringworm.
talk about birthmarks.
Calypso mode, baby.
We do get time off. Some of us are taking
Yes.
some
I'm going
well-deserved.
to China.
is
Yeah,
wild.
that initially was like a meme, and then it very quickly became you're legit going to China.
Just going by yourself?
Going by myself, baby.
What do you, any highlights that you plan to do?
I'm going to go see the Great Wall.
Great.
I'm going to eat Chinese food.
Awesome.
And I'm going to drink Chinese beer
Yep.
with
is-
Chinese locals.
What is the Chinese beer?
Is it
Or
Tsingtao?
Sang Sao, I think is the name of it.
That's fun.
That'll be a good trip.
Yeah.
James, any plans?
I'm heading down to Warrnambool a little bit after Christmas. Gonna bust out the flight simulator.
You going to see Hughesy's brother?
I might hunt
Yeah.
down Hughesy's brother.
Great.
Leon?
No plans. Catch up with friends and family.
Perfect. Relax.
A few DJ gigs, but that's about it.
Aizen?
Literally no plans.
Great.
Just relax, sleep in more.
Love it.
And Jem's going to Sydney
I'm going to Sydney. And
Oh, computer's
Canberra
broken.
and Brisbane and the Ashes.
and the Ashes.
Thanks to our friends at Channel 7.
Thank you, Seven.
Oh, credit there. All right. Amelia Jash and Browse. I assume that's a business. Amelia Jash and Browse. Let's have a look for that one. If you weren't in radio, what job would you do?
Oh, good question.
I always thought I'd be good at border security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you would be, yeah.
I'd be there, just a bit of a. You know how they're always pricks, especially when you do a late or an early flight. Like they've always had the overnight shift.
They're doing their job.
They're doing their job, and it's horrible hours.
Dealing with
but I
idiots.
Thought, yeah, true. I thought I'd be a nice I'm good cop, bad cop in both ways.
You know who's his first ever gig? Comedian Lawrence Mooney
Yes.
was a border security
There
officer.
you go.
Was he really?
Yeah, with a dog and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got that dog in him.
Yeah.
Well, Ace, you've got one.
I studied primary teaching for a few years before I
insane.
came into
I always
this. so-
forget about
yeah,
that.
Yeah, I would have been a primary teacher.
You'd be a great teacher.
Thank you.
You could always bust that out.
Good.
You could even do it on the side. Oh, no, probably
I don't think
not.
you could.
No.
See, because my last year of uni would have had to be all placement. And that's when I took in full-time radio, so I couldn't have done both.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, well.
I don't know. I think I was always going to be in media in some capacity.
Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe not radio, but like talent management.
Yeah, I was
that
gonna say
kind of
that.
side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that.
I didn't really have any other thought but
Mm.
media. So
I've been in like this last week or 2 weeks ago was 17 years at this company. I've been in radio since I got out
Crazy.
of school. But I reckon in like year 9 or 10, I was legit looking into forensics, like in police.
Wow.
I think
Wow.
CSI was really big, and there was a science class where it was like forensics within science, and I really got into that, and I was like, all right, I'm going to do this.
I can see that, you know.
feel like Sam Kavanagh, who's the EP, former EP of Hamish and Andy and quite high up at our company still to this day, he did criminology or something
I
at
think he
uni as
did.
well.
Yes. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So there's some weird link.
Year 9, you know when you did those little tests about what you should
Aptitude
be?
and yeah.
I got clown.
Oh, wow.
That was a horrible day. Like,
Not fair at all.
it's not fair. I went home and cried so much. And everyone was like, I'm going to be a teacher. I'm going to be a doctor. I'm going to be a... It just said,
Honk, honk.
wow. Anyway, so I
Gemma's
didn't
rolled
follow
in.
that. But
And another bit of Dangy Law. I wanted to do lighting design. Like I really like doing it in like the school theatre and whatnot.
Yes.
Then I found out I was colorblind.
Oh.
And I was getting a lot of the yellows and the greens and the oranges mixed up.
Oh, yeah, you don't want that.
James, what about you?
Oh, surely pilot.
Pilot, yeah. Look,
Or train
aviation has been there for a long time, probably since I was 8 or 9. But mathematics is just not there for me.
Wow.
And
Do you know,
Yeah, you need that.
I think in your next life or in your next move, you are 100% going to work for a political party in comms.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's actually going to happen. You would be incredible at it.
Oh, thank you.
No worries.
Or PM, one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look,
Bottom
it
of the
was
top.
an interesting when we did the bail reform petition earlier this year. That was a real insight into how that machine operates, and my God, I thought radio was high energy. That stuff is real high energy stuff. You need to have a nice warm tea at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So
I have a tea every day. That's fun.
quick
Wanna
one.
do it before I go to
Yeah,
bed?
Tequila, I do, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I do that.
It
And then I
will.
have a whiskey.
I was just going to go around and ask everyone's favourite tea, but no, that's better. We'll take that as the out.
You guys enjoy this episode of the Fifi Fevendick podcast. We'll catch you in the new year.
Live from the Fox Studios in South Melbourne, Fifi, Fev and Nick.
From the north to the south to the east to the west. Every morning here on the FOX. Fifi, Fab and Nick, where everybody knows your name.
On with the show.
Fifi, Fab and Nick. Fifi, Fab and Nick. Welcome to the Fifi, Fev and Nick podcast thanks to Chemist Warehouse. The Chemist Warehouse Christmas fragrance sale is on now. Shop big brand fragrances at the lowest prices today. Is it amazing? Yes, it's amazing.
With incredible prizes up for grabs, Kogan.com's all-out awesome Black Friday sale is on now. Get up to 70% off TVs, tech, appliances and more. Shop now at Kogan.com. Click and awesome.
Bev just said to me, do you want to tell your story again?
Yeah.
And I
You
didn't.
should.
I didn't.
And I reckon
understand
slow it down a bit. Yeah.
Oh,
Are you making fun of me because you didn't think it was very good?
No,
I didn't say it was the best.
I missed it.
No. Well, I'm not telling it again, and I think you're mocking me.
100%. So if
But
I was going to tell my great story how I ran a marathon, but I already told it.
but it's not a marathon; it was a fun run, and you came 1,365.
It was amazing, and I came 1,106th, actually.
No.
Overall, mate.
Oh, give me the other piece. Have I got the other piece of paper?
What's that say?
Yep.
Yeah, no,
1,106.
That's overall.
Grab that one, Nick.
Yeah.
That's
Grab
what
that
it is.
one.
That
Look at the
doesn't
net
go
one.
net. It's
Yeah, it
what you
does.
come overall.
It's not 1,000. It's
That is what he's on.
1,300.
That's it. Overall, it's amazing. You're welcome.
Nick.
It's not great.
Nick.
You had a better first 1.9K because 1.9K in, you were 1,321st. And at the 5K point, you're 1,346.
Thank you.
That's
There we
according
go.
to this one, though.
Yeah.
Who knows? That's the official
That's the
printout.
official. That's the official printout.
It
And
was
it says
a
Brenneval
fun
successfully
run.
just don't-
completed the 2XU Wellness Marathon. That's what it says.
I don't like that it says successfully on that.
Hey. At least I got up on a Sunday morning while all you people were in bed.
What?
I was at the aquarium.
I was in Orange doing gigs.
You weren't at the
I was
aquarium.
at Melbourne Sea Life.
Not
Absolute-
at that time of morning.
Certainly was. 9:30 it opened. We were there. Bang on 9:30.
No.
Yes.
Wow.
Get in early.
Were the fish even up?
Yeah.
The fish sleep.
Christina in
How they do
Oakley. Morning, Christina.
Shut parts of their brain off, actually. Sorry.
Christina, I've set a very low bar apparently for Is It Amazing this morning. So good luck. Tell us your amazing story.
Okay, so this year I was on the Greek islands and I was on Mykonos for 3 nights. And a few months in advance, I had booked 3 restaurants, quality restaurants, and you can't get in, as a walk up. So I had to book them a couple of months in advance, maybe a bit longer. Anyway, the first night sitting at dinner, and next to us on the other table was these 2 Americans, and we had a bit of a chat, followed each other on Insta, had a nice chat.
Nice.
The next night, we're in the next restaurant. Again, we booked. And again, these Americans are right next to us at dinner. And
Wow.
so we're like, oh my God, coincidence. The third night, at the best restaurant,
No.
again, we had to book a couple of months in advance. Again, they were sitting next to us.
Wow.
Now, the story doesn't end there. So anyway, that was our last night. The next morning, we were flying back to Athens because we were leaving. We see them in the duty-free shop. And we're like, oh my God, you're here today too.
Buying some
And we're
Ouzo?
like, oh. Yeah, we were buying Ouzo. and then the next minute we're like, oh, so we're flying back. What time's your flight? They were on the same flight back to Athens.
Wow.
Hey,
I think that was
Hoppa!
Hey,
that was amazing, Christina. I loved it.
That's awesome.
I loved it.
4 restaurants, duty free, and same
And
flight.
Christina booked them. Oh, here we go. It was
Yeah.
to book them. The only thing is, they're obviously 3 very popular restaurants.
yeah, and
To want to book
that-
them,
that-
but to book
that-
them on the same night, 6 months in advance.
It's like a Disney cruise, man. We're all the same. We're in the same
No.
restaurants the same night. Yeah, but they're on holidays as well. Of course they're going to book. Of course they're going to go. There's probably only 3 restaurants.
But 3 nights in a row,
How do you
same
think
next
that's
to each
amazing?
other. And then the duty free store.
Not the biggest island.
Yeah.
It's the same. The most
Christina?
amazing thing, Christina, is you wouldn't know what we all look like. But
We
all
are
our
up and about.
producers are dancing like we're in the Greek
Stop
islands.
dancing.
Everyone is up and about. And you are amazing. And that's all that
Thank
matters.
you for that story. It was amazing.
Best thing about that story was the music in the background.
You're a really
What?
nice person.
Can't give her that after getting us all up and about.
But it's just not amazing.
It was fun, though. It was a lot of fun.
Good fun.
It's very,
It
very.
was fun, thank you.
It was
Well
an
done.
amazing
It
story,
was
Christina.
so good.
Anything?
Yeah, $250 Kogan voucher for you. Congrats.
Oh, thank you.
And you wouldn't
That's
believe
terrific.
it. The people you went on holiday got the same thing.
That would be amazing. Kogan.com's all-out awesome
They're
Black
American.
Friday sale is on now. Get up to 70% off TV, tech, appliances and more. Shop now. Kogan.com. Clicking awesome.
Kim from South Morang. Hi, Kim.
Hi, Fifi, Nick. How are you?
Good. Now,
Hello.
before we hear your story, is there any music that could accompany it? Because that really works well.
Well, all I can see is pass away. So if you want to play something grim.
Oh, dear. No more Zorba the Greek.
sorry.
No, Kim, let's just focus on your story. Talk us through it.
My late husband passed away on the 26th of November 2019. But just quickly on that, a memory come up on that day to say that he went to Malta on the 26th of November 2015. So the same time he went to Malta, he passed away, like
Oh,
4 years later.
Yep.
It's okay.
Good
We're
fun
not going
fact.
to dwell
Good
on
fun
the-
fact.
Kim.
No, it's all good.
Was he Maltese?
He was. Yes, he was.
Oh.
Yes. Then on Wednesday,
question.
his anniversary come around.
Yep.
And my daughter and I were meant to go out for dinner on that night, but I felt a little bit sick. I didn't feel very well. So I messaged her and said, rang her and said, look, I'm not going to go, because we do that every year on his anniversary.
That's
Mhm.
nice.
Yeah, that's
Um,
good, yeah.
Yeah, just to bring up the good memories, not the sad memories.
Of course.
And then I said to her, I don't feel very well. Would you come and get some shopping for me, please? And she said, oh, I can't be bothered, Mum. You know, I'll Uber Eats for you or whatever it is, or Uber, and they deliver your groceries. I don't even know. I'm that old. I don't know this stuff, you know.
No, that's exactly what they do. It's amazing.
Mhm.
I did it yesterday.
You've
Yeah, I did
nailed
it
it.
yesterday
Bring your
too.
groceries.
Anyway, when she did the order, we couldn't believe it. The order come to $26.26. Now, that's his favourite number. And he
Wow.
passed away on the 26th of November.
And did you order the food on the 26th of November?
Yes, we did.
Oh.
And the Uber number order was number 26.
Oh,
Wow.
that is amazing. That is.
Is that a sign that he's looking down or
Him.
what?
I never get into, and Nick definitely doesn't like the number ones, but that is an amazing
Why
number.
throw me under the bus?
You really don't. You got, but
This is a beautiful story.
Would have been
It
better
was
if it was
number
20.
order
26.
26 on the
On the
order came to
26th?
26.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Yeah, and
No,
it's his
that's a-
favourite
Yeah.
number.
Yes, that's
Yes.
his favourite number. And even his plot number is number 26.
Oh, him.
Phenomenal.
That is. Have
It
you got a
is.
phenomenal?
Yeah, I might give it to
I
her.
reckon we're
Oh,
upscaling
come
that.
on. Hey,
Yep.
whoa.
It's pretty good.
Come on.
It's great.
I want to ask a question, but I don't know if it's appropriate or not.
That's never stopped you before.
Okay,
Why
how
would
did he
the
pass
1st
away?
of December stop you?
How did he
Beg your pardon?
pass? How did he pass
Oh,
away?
bowel cancer. Bowel
Oh,
cancer.
jeez.
Yeah,
He
that's,
suffered for 20 years. So,
Oh,
yeah.
jeez.
Oh,
Yeah.
if that had said 26 years,
That would be
that would have been phenomenal.
$250 Kogan voucher for you, Kim.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
up for
Congratulations.
Kim.
Should make it $260 or
Yeah,
something.
mate.
26.
200, yeah, 206. Yeah.
Kind of.
I feel like as soon as you say there's a death somewhere in the story, we bump you up a couple of pegs.
Oh, you think that actually
So I
helps?
reckon next time, the lady
All
from
those
Oakley,
no.
if she said someone died at the end, fireworks
but
would
the-
go off.
that was pretty good.
No, it's amazing.
$26.26, order number 26
26.
on the 26th.
His favourite
There's
number's
a
26.
lot of numbers getting
That's
in
a
there.
good number one. I like that one. Yeah.
Kogan.com's all that awesome Black Friday
there.
sale is on now. Get up to 70% off TVs, tech, appliances, and more. Shop now at Kogan.com. Clicking awesome.
I'm just glad you asked that question at the end. I think that added heaps and didn't make anything awkward.
No, but I wanted because I just didn't want to. Like, it could have been anything because he was in Malta.
Melbourne's 1019, The Fox. Is it amazing? Yes, it's amazing.
Is it amazing? You just ring in 131060. You tell us an amazing story and we react. Sometimes we don't react the way you expect us to, but we love it. We love hearing your stories, Melbourne. Ebony in Deer Park. Morning, Eb.
Good morning.
Can't wait for this. Hit us with your amazing story. The first for 2025, Ebony.
Sure. So I travelled to New Zealand in 2010, around the South Island, mainly Christchurch. Fast forward 8 years, I met a guy on Tinder who ended up being from Christchurch, and we dated for a bit, and I was telling him how when I was in Christchurch, I was going on these amazing pub crawls, and they were so much fun. And he was like, oh, I used to go on those ones all the time because I was a local, it was great. And I was like, oh, funny. And I pulled up photos from my trip in 2010 from one of the nights at the pub crawl, and there's a group photo, and he's literally two people next to me.
No
Wow.
way. And you had no memory of meeting him.
No, none at all. I don't remember him from that night at all, and he didn't remember me.
That's a
No.
good
Wow.
story.
And then were you attracted to each other?
Yeah, we were, but obviously back then we weren't on each other's radar. I think he was actually in the photo with his girlfriend at the time.
Oh, okay.
So
There you go. Maybe that's why.
Long game, Ebony.
That is so good. And have you kept dating?
No.
Oh, that's a
Still a
shame.
good story.
Yeah, it's a great story.
It's a great story. See, I love it, but I usually come at it like that. Nick, you loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So new
That's a-
Nick.
Yeah.
like
Seven
it.
weeks off. Fairly
yeah,
positive.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
You know.
You got to think that all the people in the world
Yeah.
get a photo on a pub crawl in a different country, and then all of a sudden you start dating.
I love these ones.
Pretty
it was like
cool.
the lady last year that had the photo of her
that's
with the
still-
All Blacks on the plane and then runs into one of them 15 years later
Yeah.
or whatever. It's
Still,
crazy.
Still one of the best
I
stories
like that.
ever.
It's
Okay.
not a birthday related
We're
one.
starting off.
I
very
think
good.
Ebony
It's
got us
well
off to a
done.
great start.
Wow.
Yes, it's amazing.
Amazing, Ebony. Well done. Well told. Just hear that resounding applause from outside the studio. Thank you for that.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, feels good. Got a pep in
Right
your
with
step now
herself.
for the long weekend. Sarah in Lilydale. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, how you going, guys?
Good,
We're
Sarah.
great, Sarah. It's a cracking start to Is It Amazing? Now you need to follow this great start. Good luck, Sarah.
Come on, Sarah.
Okay, well, I'm really excited about it. So about 18 months ago, I went down to my local car dealership and I traded in my car, a car that I'd had for about 8 years beforehand. And then about a week later, I was like, oh, okay, I wonder what happened to my car. So I Googled it and saw it for sale in Pakenham. And I was like, oh, that's nice, whatever, and didn't think anything of it. Okay, and then about a month ago, just before Christmas, I was driving to work and I stopped at the roundabout and gave way to my little red car. And I was like, oh my God, it's my little red car, same number plate, everything. So I drove behind it for about a kilometre. I stopped behind it at the light and I took a photo, just a sneaky photo, and sent it to all my friends. And I was like, oh my God, this is my car. And then it called in to the primary school that I have driven it every day for 8 years, dropping my kids off at that school. And now when I drove past it, my little red car is parked out the front of my old car, my old school where it used to be for like 8 years.
So somebody at
So somebody near you bought your car.
No, I don't know. I
Jeez,
don't know
all
who they
right.
are. But
One from two.
all my friends have taken photos of my old car out the front of my old school, and I was like, oh my God! And I sold it I sold it in Lilydale,
we
and
got
it
it,
was
yeah.
bought in Pakenham. Yeah.
Hang on, I like
That's
that. Let's just do
amazing, guys.
No.
geographically sold in Lilydale, ended
Yeah.
up in Pakenham, back in Mount Evelyn.
Yep.
You don't like that? That's a good
No.
It's a fair way away.
No. Oh,
I
thought
like
it was so
Sarah.
exciting.
No, I'm with you. I'm also you're the first person I've known who's got an absolute obsession with
with
their
a
own
car.
car.
Yeah, it sounds like you're stalking an ex, but it's a vehicle.
You're a really nice person, but it's just not amazing.
Sarah, I think you've been hard done by because I would challenge anyone in this room. Have you ever seen one of your old cars ever again?
Yeah, I
Never.
have.
Yeah.
Oh, have you?
I have, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I got a new car this year, and my old car, same area, but I knew exactly mine because I had a dent that the valet parking had done at the airport on the door handle, and I was sitting next to it at the lights on Hampton Street, and I'm going, oh, that's my car. And the reason the kids go, how do you know it was your car? I said, because the dent is in exactly the same spot.
Surely they would have put the
And it was a
dent
brand-
out before they resold it.
They must have just left it and sold it cheaper, but it was exactly my car.
Oh, okay.
Different number plate. 'cause
So
I
there
took
you go,
the number
That's
plate.
not.
That's
the same thing.
That's the
I
exact
know.
same
Exact
story.
same story.
Well,
Fev just
It's
didn't
the-
take a
it is
photo
exactly
like
the
a
same
I
lunatic.
story.
didn't like the way you told it then.
Oh,
It's a little bit.
What? Because I didn't stalk it and take photos of my
Yeah.
little red car.
Been
I
following
like
me car
Sarah's
around.
story.
Yeah.
Um,
Don't like much, I say.
Helen in Glenroy. Hi, Helen.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah,
G'day,
good,
Helen.
Helen. Oh, please tell us your amazing story.
Okay, I'm a young 76-year-old, but before my grandfather was actually a quartermaster on the Titanic, and on the day of her maiden voyage, he had to stay back and bury his mum, otherwise he would have been on the Titanic, and I wouldn't be here.
Helen,
Oh.
that is an amazing story.
So he missed the Titanic to bury his mum.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh,
He had
that's
to- he
taking
had to
lemons.
Actually,
That
stay
is-
back and bury her.
Or did he lose the ticket to Leonardo DiCaprio in that poker game?
I don't think he knew Leonardo DiCaprio.
Helen, that is such a great story. Did he ever talk, like when you talked to him about it, would he talk? Because
Yeah.
obviously he knew
Yeah.
so many people on that, all the other staff.
Yes, and when people rang up the radio stations and talked about the Titanic, he'd say, no, that wasn't how it was, and he'd tell them. And he used to tell me the story every day, and I said, Grandpa, you told me that story yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that. And he said, sweetheart, the day's going to come that you're going to want to hear that story just one more time.
How close is the movie to what really happened? Because you'd know a fair bit of what happened.
Yeah, evidently it was pretty close. Yeah, so very sad. But I think it was only the crew, and he knew all about the crew and what they were supposed to do, and it was true to the film.
What was it? Your grandfather was a quartermaster. What's a quartermaster?
Yeah, I think it was sort of like a high-ranking person on the ship who, told people what to do and, where to go.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
Helen,
Huge.
that is,
Good
and
story.
I'm going to say it's not
That's
just
incredible.
amazing, it's unbelievable. The Titanic, you're here. No, I was going to say that was
Yeah.
terrible because a lot of people did die, but you're here and they're not, but that's great.
do you want? Do you want me to press? Is it
There you go,
amazing?
Fee. I think
You
you
guys
saved
want
that with a bit of a
amazing?
positive
It's
vibe.
amazing.
Is everyone agreeing that it's amazing?
Yeah.
I'm
That's
going to level
phenomenal.
up. Phenomenal.
You want to play phenomenal?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
That's phenomenal.
Wow.
I love any of those. Just Seth MacFarlane, who created Family Guy, he's got the ticket from. He was meant to be on the flight that hit the World Trade Center on
yeah,
9/11.
that's-
He
and was
changed it,
sick.
didn't he?
Yeah,
Oh, he's sick.
sick or something.
Helen,
Slept in.
thank you so much for calling and sharing that story.
Thank you, and I've got a photograph, so I'll see if I can send it in to the
Oh,
studio.
that's awesome.
Can we share it on our social media?
Of course you can.
Oh, you're the best, Helen.
It's just a photo of him on the Titanic and the word pop, where
Sorry.
one of my cousins wrote pop on it.
See, this is the best. Oh, it's just a photo of him on the
Titanic,
Titanic.
yeah.
That's the best photo we'll ever receive.
Thank you for your calls this morning.
Melbourne's 1019.
The Fox.
Is it amazing? Yes, it's amazing.
Is it amazing? Your chance to ring in with your stories, things that have happened in your life or you've heard about that have been amazing. Now, James Blake, our executive producer, he said to me on the way into work, he said, something amazing happened. I've got a story to share.
So, this morning, my eyes opened up and I looked at my watch at exactly 3:45:00, and then a second later, my alarm went off. So I woke up exactly when my alarm normally goes
It's almost 0.2 away from it going off.
Wow.
It's a little bit.
A little bit.
You know what, James, I understand what Josiah just did, but I still actually think that is amazing.
If that happens to anyone, if anyone ever does that, you feel pretty tops.
It is. I find it fascinating because I often wake up within the 5 minutes before my alarm goes off, and I don't understand it, but
100%.
there's something about that. It's interesting.
Body clock?
It's too precise for a body clock, don't you think?
That's what a body
Unfortunately,
clock
the
is, isn't it?
segment's not called Is It Interesting?
We've got
But
Stella.
you'll nail that, JB.
Stella from Eltham. Hi, Stella.
Hi guys, how are you?
Good. I love your name, Stella. Stella, what's your amazing story?
Stellar, isn't it?
Okay, it's going to be, right guys? So a few years ago, our family and another family went to Echuca, and the guys decided to have a fish, and then one of my friends said, I'll have a go. She's like, she's never done fishing before, so she had a go, threw the rod in, and the boys weren't catching anything, and after a few minutes, she actually got a bite. So everyone was excited. She ran to reel it in, but the fish actually took the rod into the river. So we're like, oh no, she lost the rod and we're spewing. So a few days later, they went fishing again. She goes, can I have another go? I promise I won't lose your rod again. So she had to go again a few days later at another spot in the river, and she caught again. So she caught a fish on the second time, and this time she reeled it in. And as she brought the fish up, not only did she catch a fish, she caught the same fish that was still attached to the first rod that she caught in the river a few days earlier.
Awesome. Caught the dumbest fish on the Murray.
Yeah. Was it a Murray cod?
Sorry, yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, Murray cods.
Oh.
You belt them with cricket bats.
Yeah.
They're not good.
Yeah, that's a dumb fish. Imagine swimming around with a rod attached to you.
'Cause you can't
And
eat
you go,
them either.
hey, my favourite food's come through the roof again.
Oh, wow.
You beauty. Oh, no.
Uber Eats. This is amazing. You don't reckon that's amazing? Are you-
No, I do.
Oh.
No, I do. But the fish are in that area.
No. This could be one of the greatest stories we've had. They
It's
caught
not-
the
it's not a
same
koi pond.
It's the Murray River. It runs from Victoria to South Australia. They go up and down the stream, and they caught the same
it's
fish.
stuck on a rod, it's going to hang around there, isn't it?
No, I'll probably get out.
Yeah.
Probably try and go away pretty quick.
I know, I do. I love it.
Yeah,
You got a standing ovation
'cause
from
it's
our team
incredible.
outside.
It's getting the other rod back too.
The other rod, that's what it is. The other rod was
But
still
no,
attached.
the other rod's the bit I get though. That fish is not going too far. It's not going too far down river where it's attached to a rod.
Yeah, it'd be fine. Hits logs and stuff. There's heaps of stuff in there. It'd be
Okay.
fine. And Murray cod are big.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
It is great. Look,
It's
Stella,
it's
it's an
phenomenal.
amazing story.
It was a
It's
phenomenal
phenomenal.
reaction, but
It's-
she's just getting this one.
Yes, it's amazing.
I would have said phenomenal, Stella. That has blown my mind.
Catching the same
The
fish
odds on
twice
that
on the Murray.
is that'd be
Same river?
a trillion to one.
It is so, and the crazy thing, she's a veggie. and she's not a fisher, and the boys didn't catch anything. That's
I'd leave that bit out if you're telling the story again.
How many fish in the Murray?
That's the same as the ocean.
No, it's not. It's the Murray River.
There's
a river.
Do you know what's
There's
in the
a lot
Murray
of
River?
fish.
There's fish. There's lobster. There's
Really?
heaps, yeah, there's lobsters on the bank.
Mm.
Remember my story when I caught the lobsters and then we cooked
Yeah,
them?
I know.
Yeah.
I'm a yabbia. Thank
There's
you,
yabbies in
Stella.
there?
Now, Ursula in Pakenham.
That was incredible.
Hi, Ursula.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good.
Good, thank you. What's your amazing story?
Tough act to follow.
So there's a bit of a backstory. So I was adopted when I was 3 days old. Then in 2010, so I'm 37 now. In 2010, my biological sister found me, and I've kept in touch with one of them since. When I was 19, I was doing a Cert 4, I think it was, in youth work, and I met a friend who I'm still friends with today. 4 or 5 years ago, he got into a new relationship with a girl. Her and I became really good friends as well, and I found out late last year that she is actually my biological mum's stepdaughter, which means she's my stepsister.
Whoa! That's
And we didn't know.
That's amazing. I'm looking at two boys that are impressed by fishes. That's amazing, guys. Can you see how that's
There's
amazing?
a lot of steps in there. I as in not the sisters and the brothers, but I
Met
I
a
got a
guy,
bit lost.
close friend. He started dating someone who is essentially her stepsister.
Yeah.
I loved it.
But if you're adopted and you don't know, that could happen.
And it's amazing. It happening. Don't you think? What's happening? Are you confused? Use your words. I say that to Daisy.
Use your words. I don't know if it's that amazing because her whole life, Ursula's going to be finding out new relatives because she's adopted.
Yeah, but no, you don't expect your best friend to start dating your relative.
But it was a stepdaughter
Well,
to the mum, so that's like it's like
stepsister.
oh, my sister's cousin told me
Her
my
friend
auntie's
starts dating her
sister's-
stepsister.
Did it happen up at the Murray by any chance? We really love a bit
Did
of
you
Murray.
catch a fish?
What based on the last story? Can I go amazing again? I'm confused what to do here.
There was a fish on a rod stuck in the same area.
And
It was a different area.
With
It was a different area.
How far away?
The Murray's
massive.
It is the Victorian New South Wales border.
Okay, well, we, like
And
different.
Ursula lived in the same country town population of 200.
You just made that up.
It's mildly amusing.
Well done, Ursula.
It's great. It's a great story.
It is a good story.
There you go, Fee. 100 million fish across the entire Murray River.
And they caught the
system.
same one
Yeah,
twice.
but the one that's struggling. Hey, is it any surprise the struggling fish that's already got an injury and already fallen for that trick falls for it again while still attached
I didn't
to the
say it was
fishing
the
hook?
smartest fish in the
Hey,
Murray.
and do you
but
know
they
what the
caught it
colour of the
twice.
Murray is?
A
It's
river colour?
It's brown.
Yeah.
So you can't see. It's not the ocean where you can see the fishes. Oh, there's some fish there. I'll just chuck it in.
What's
There's me
seeing got-
rod.
What's seeing got to do with? It's a fish. It's just smelling food. I think.
No. But I'm saying you're saying it's you can just catch the same fish, but you're just chucking it in and hoping for the best.
How about all the people who go fishing and don't get any fish? I don't think there's as many fish in there as you think.
but that was the whole point. The boys didn't catch anything
Hold
all
on.
day. Hang on a second.
Where's the
I'm gonna
tinfoil
come
hat
back
for
here.
Fee?
I'm going to come
There's
back.
only 5
Hang on,
fish.
Cody. Hang on.
I saw a TikTok
The
video.
boys fished all day and didn't catch one fish.
Yeah, so there's not many there.
So the girl went
No,
back
there's
in
heaps
for the second time. She's never fished before.
Mm.
Caught the same fish.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, the one.
But the boys were fishing and didn't catch anything.
Dumb fish that keeps going for the hooks. That's the fish that she got.
Melbourne's 1019.
The Fox.
Is it amazing? Yes, it's amazing.
Is it amazing? The segment where we hear your amazing stories. And I tell you what, it's been a cracking start
Yeah.
to 2025 for Is It Amazing? We've heard some brilliant ones. And look what's happened. People are already called through because I mentioned it before. So we've actually got amazing stories ready to go.
Yeah, plus, I mentioned it before, Fee, double passes to the Prosecco Festival, over 50 Prosecco's on tasting. That's a lot. Saturday, tomorrow, Feb 22nd, sponsored by Dal Zotto.
Dal
Foods,
Zotto.
Spritzers,
Nice.
coffee and more tickets, Eventbrite.
Spritzers. Now, I love this because I think What?
You just say it like you
Spritzers.
just drink them all the time. Spritzers.
Who's to say I don't?
Spritzers.
I'm saying you don't.
I like the word.
Yeah.
Now it's funny. I've had a few people come up to me and say, I think I've got a story for your segment. Is it amazing? But they're too scared to call. And I went, no, call, because I think now people are drawn to the challenge, because it's not just telling your amazing story.
No.
It's getting it across the line with what can sometimes be a tough room in here. But we love it. Give it a crack. It's kind of a fun. It's like Graham
fun
Norton
as.
used to do the red chair. Remember? I've realised it's a bit like that, because
Love
we
that
sometimes
chair.
just eject people out of our show.
Yeah.
Nancy in Cranbourne. Hi, Nance.
Hi, how are you?
Fancy Nancy.
Very good,
Fancy
Nancy.
Nancy.
I love your name, Nancy. I had that down
Thank you.
for one of the girls.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, Nance, tell us your amazing story.
Well, 2 weeks ago, I was trying to declutter my shed and sell some things, make a bit of room.
Mm-hmm.
I put the kids' old motorbike up for sale on Facebook Marketplace, and within half an hour, someone messaged me, I want to buy it. So they asked me for my address, so I gave them the house number, Stonehaven Avenue in Cranbourne. The person wrote back, "Are you joking me?" I'm like, "No, why would I lie about my address?" He goes, "I live the exact same house number, Stonehaven Avenue, but in Baronia."
Oh,
I thought, what's the odds of that happening?
that's
They are like billion to one.
that. Yep.
Yeah, that's
Now-
what I thought.
Yeah, if it was a boring street, if it was like Main Street or something.
Yeah,
Smith
Smith Street.
Yeah, Smith.
Yep.
There you go.
Stonehaven. You know what, Nancy? This doesn't happen very often, but Nick smiled and nodded. Like,
Yeah.
I meant you in this.
You meant
Hold on,
ever.
was that for
You
me?
meant ever.
No, I meant in this segment.
If you've just tuned in, Fee's painted a really bad picture of me. I'm generally up and about, I think.
I meant smiled in this segment. Like you're very
In life.
Laugh. He's a king of laughter around the Fox.
Now you've really overcorrected. He's the king of laughter on the Fox. What is that? What is that?
Anyway, Nancy,
the
that's an
king of
amazing
laughter.
story. Thank you.
This is probably not that amazing.
dear.
Before...
Oh, way to bring me down, Bev. God,
No,
I'm
no,
the
no.
king of laughter over here.
No. Remember when we had the butcher, right?
Yes.
My mate, who's I
A
got to-
butcher. No, explain that to
So
people.
it was the bachelor, and then my butcher was single and
looking for love. So
looking
we
for love.
found him some ladies.
So we thought we would call him the butcher,
great.
and we did our own little segment. But he's happily married now. He's got a nice girl. But he's one of the guys. They listen to our. Whenever you walk in there, there's got a fruit shop and there's a butcher, and they've got Fox on all the time. Just runs all day. Anyway, and I just saw Konski walk in. So that's amazing. The guy behind the door, he goes, behind the jump, who's served me. I said, "Can I just grab a knife fillet? Going to put a roast on for tonight." And he goes, "Now, mate, I listened to the Fox from about 5 o'clock in the morning." And he goes, "There's a Konski mashup." Right? He goes, "Is Konski actually real? Because Josiah always says, go back to bed, do this, do that. Is Konski a real man?" And I go, "Yeah, Konski's real. Like, he's actually a real dude." And he goes, "Nah, he's not. You just he's a made up person." And I'm like, "No."
looking at him
and
right
then he
now.
just literally walked in.
He's here. I don't know if he wants to talk though.
Can he talk?
Oh, you just got that off Google.
I don't think I've ever.
You've never heard Konski talk.
I think we've just nodded and waved at each other.
Konski.
I've met you many times, Nicholas.
That's Konski.
There you go. Konski is a real.
But not anymore.
Konski is a real man. I just thought that was amazing that he just
Konski's a
literally
real
walked
man.
past.
Do you know what was impressive? I'll tell you what was amazing. When we were at Luna Park last Friday morning for the roller coaster of love, and all the couples getting married to break the world record, Konski was there. So he was helping Mark, obviously our wonderful audio engineer to the stars.
Just hold on for a sec, Nancy. Yeah.
Konski was sitting and he was editing something so fast that a lot of our wonderful listeners who were there went, "Wow, that guy's amazing."
That's Konski.
He is like, he's quite the
So now-
aficionado, the
Do we give
maestro.
Konski a phenomenal just for his work?
Yeah.
He's the Mozart of Pro Tools.
He is.
No, he's a real man. He's the Pinocchio of DJs. He's a.
That one went well.
Oh, just
Well, everyone's saying. Hey, Hey, I'm the king of, what am I? The king of
laughter.
I'm the king of laughter.
Anyway,
Hey,
let's
sometimes
move
you kick
on.
him out on the full. Come
Let's
on, Fev.
move on. Nancy, back to you. You were amazing. Now we've got Angel from Wyndham Vale. Hi, Angel.
Angel.
Angel?
Yes, hi.
Oh, there you are, Angel. Beautiful name. What is your amazing story?
So, about August last year, we went to Bali for 2 weeks, and I actually hadn't seen my best friend in about 4 years. And we ended up seeing her in Bali.
Whoa, hang on. You hadn't seen your best friend, and do they live around you? Why hadn't you seen your best friend?
Because I think she moved to Sydney, I think.
Oh, wow.
Wow. So that is, guys, her best friend, not just one of the girls at school or
I know this sounds
her
weird to
best
come.
friend.
This sounds weird coming from the king of laughter, but that may be the worst story I've ever heard. And I'm
Oh, Nick.
No.
a little bit.
Hey, Angel. Thanks for
Go to
calling. Thanks
what?
for listening. But sometimes it just doesn't go. It's life.
Guys,
Jeez,
I
just
think
when I thought my Pinocchio line was going to be the biggest flattener in the whole segment.
I think you're focusing on Angel's delivery. I think about the story. Her best friend, she hasn't seen in
What are you
4
saying
years.
about her delivery?
Her delivery was fine. You said the delivery. It was just she didn't even know her friend had gone to Sydney.
No, of course she did.
No, she says, I think.
Oh.
Hey, Angel.
There's more questions than answers coming out of Angel's story.
Well,
I want to
lucky
hear
for
about.
her, a VIP double pass to the Prosecco Festival. I reckon you just called for that, right, Angel?
It was that funny. James Blake has taken his eyes off. Look how puffed up his eyes look because he's absolutely crying.
Man, he's got all
You
total
you
recall,
okay,
mate.
mate?
You might need some Clarentine.
Oh, there's a lot going on.
Over 50 Prosecco's on tasting tomorrow. Alcohol-free bubbles from Edenvale. Food, spritzers, coffee and more. You can get your tickets to the Prosecco Festival at Eventbrite. Is it amazing? Back next
Edenvale or
week.
Edenvale?
It says Edenvale.
Edenvale.
Edenvale also a place.
Yeah,
but
it is
this
a
one,
place, yeah.
But the alcohol-free bubbles are from Edenvale.
Melbourne's 1019.
The Fox.
Is it amazing? Yes, it's amazing.
And it's thanks to Tasman Butchers, the meat specialist with 9 locations open daily. Save a huge, fresh, award-winning range today.
Yes, now, meat trays for everyone.
I used to go there all the time, Boxy.
Yeah.
When we were in Narre Warren, they had one in Berwick. And we used
Mhm.
to go there and you walk into the warehouse and get all the meat. So cool.
Oh.
I loved it. That's,
Tasman
where my
Butchers.
love of meat come from.
Sinnott Street in Werribee.
Mm.
There all the time.
Good on them.
Ian in Sunbury. Morning, Ian.
Good morning, guys. Now, I'm going to try and be as brief but still do this justice.
Love it, Ian.
Hey, so when I'm a young tacker, I'm in primary school many, many moons ago. Start hanging out with a young kid. We find out we live in the next streets to each other. I'm round at his place. You know, we've been friends for a couple of years. I'm about 9 or 10 years old, and his mum's doing a family tree on the kitchen table. And being curious, I said, "Oh, what's that?" She said, "It's a family tree. Come and have a look." And she's showing me the family tree, and I went, "Oh, that's the same last name as me." And she goes, "Which bit?" So she shows, and I go, "Oh, wow." I said, "And that's actually my dad's name." And she goes, "No way." So she rings my dad. Turns out we're third cousins.
Get out.
Yeah.
Hang on, it gets better. Like the Demtel man says, there's more. So fast forward a few years, and same friend who, you know, eventually goes on to be my best man, still friends today. We're at his girlfriend's place. When you're teenagers, you hang out with your mates and their girlfriends. And her mum, so the girlfriend's mum, is running around in a bit of a tiz. And I said, "Oh, your mum seems a bit upset today. What's going on?" And the girlfriend says, "Oh, she's going to the hospital because her Uncle Joe is in the hospital." I said, "No way, my Uncle Joe's in hospital too." And she goes, "Yeah." I said, "Not married to Sandra and blah, 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 blah kid." She goes, "Oh my God," screams out to her mum that the woman that she was married to, that her Uncle Joe is married to, is my aunt, who is my dad's sister. So on that same side of the family, those two are technically connected by marriage.
Yeah, I get it. So she was your cousin you didn't know you had. And
He was my cousin I didn't know I had.
But then it was
And
your Uncle Joe and her Uncle Joe.
Yeah, but married to my aunt, my blood aunt. My blood aunt was married to her uncle.
Her uncle. Yes,
The
so
cousin's
cousins-in-law, but still. Well, she's your cousin-in-law, and he's your cousin. That's Ian, that is amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I just like the way Ian tells the story.
Yeah, you were great.
I've been trying to get through to you guys for months with that story.
Ian,
every Friday.
You've nailed it.
You were quick.
Yep.
Succinct.
Great storytelling.
Great.
You did get the brief version.
Yeah.
I do normally extend it when I've had a few drinks.
Oh, of course you do. And that's what this segment's about. Get a meat tray, bud.
Yeah, you were great,
When
Ian.
you boil it down to its essence, though, it is relatives live near each other.
Yeah, they're
But didn't know about each other.
think they're Amish.
Ian, you
I
earned
did
that
love it.
meat tray. Enjoy.
Well done, Ian.
Karen in Mentone. Hi, Karen.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good. We're off to a flyer, Karen, so we're looking forward to this. What's your amazing story?
I know of a guy who met someone on a dating app and they went for a few drinks, and the lady ended up admitting to him that a few months earlier she had hit a pedestrian with her car just up the road from where they were, and she'd driven off. And
Was
at
the-
the end,
Was the pedestrian all right?
pardon?
Was the pedestrian all right?
No, he was injured. So and then he finished his drink. They're having a date anyway, and she was telling the guy about this, and he finished his drink, and then she said, "Can I have your phone number to catch up again?" But he said, "No, you won't be hearing from me again, but you will be hearing from the police because that was me that you hit with your car."
She's on a date with the
Yep.
man she hit, and
Yep.
she did a hit and run on him. That
Yeah,
is.
so she had a few drinks, ended up revealing that she'd hit someone.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah,
This-
and driven off, and then.
That could be one of the best stories
Yeah.
ever. What are the
Yay.
chances?
I know.
It's incredible.
You
I
don't-
love it. Fee, you
No,
know,
I
impressed.
Hit and run doesn't happen very often.
No, I love it. That is an amazing story. That is absolutely amazing. No, just when you said that, I guess if you were going to break it down, you'd go, well, they're in the same suburb.
No,
like,
doesn't matter.
no, it doesn't be.
That's way better than the
It doesn't
birthday
be.
ones.
It's a hit
If
and
you're
run.
on Tinder, so you're swiping, so you're in the vicinity of where the car.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Oh,
What's
geez.
the-
Dan just-
I'm
The switch up
melting.
is crazy, Fifi. Usually it's these boys doing it to justify.
I don't understand. A hit and run that
When
that
you go
just
on a
drives
date.
off would be. I don't know how many times that happened. It wouldn't happen often,
But
right?
let's say it all's happening in one suburb.
It wouldn't matter if it was in the same street. They end up going
That
on a
is
date together.
So much rarer. The mathematics. What? Your mum's born 10th of October
Yeah.
and you
Oh,
are?
that's
Who cares?
amazing.
That's nothing.
And then they catch up, and then they have enough drinks, and the woman goes, "Oh, I've been in a hit and run, and I hit this person, and it was you." What?
Yeah, it is amazing. I agree.
But no, it's nearly the best story we've ever
Oh,
had.
Yeah.
we've had some
No.
pretty big
No.
stories.
That
The
is-
woman
Most of them
who
have
had the
sucked.
photo in her bag from 15 years earlier
This is better.
of a man in New Zealand,
Yeah.
and then she saw him
That's
and
very
had the
cool.
photo in her bag.
That's a great story.
That's an incredible story. Also,
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
And
remember that
Karen,
one.
no, the boys
Oh,
are.
sorry about
they're-
Fee,
we're on
Kaz.
the- No,
Yeah,
but
Karen, I
I
don't
do.
know what's
I
going
think
on.
Karen's is one of the most amazing stories we've ever had.
it's phenomenal.
You just said the best ever. I just think
One
the
of the
minute
best.
it's like when you say, "What's the best song ever?" You sort of
Okay, cool. Do I
can't.
get a bit
Sir
of prize
Mix-a-Lot,
now
baby,
then?
got back.
Well, you've definitely got a Tasman Butcher's meat
Yeah,
tray.
That'd be in the top 3 we've ever had.
Yeah, Tasman.
That is
uh,
unbelievable.
Yeah, I would absolutely put in the top 5.
Tasman Butchers, by the way, the meat specialist with 9 locations open daily. Save their huge, fresh, award-winning range today. Meat tray for...
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Karen
Right,
deserved
Kaz.
that.
And for the hit and run, make a smash burger.
Live from the Fox Studios in South Melbourne, Fifi, Fev and Nick.
Thanks for listening to the Fifi, Fev and Nick podcast for Chemist Warehouse. The Chemist Warehouse Christmas fragrance sale is on now. Spoil yourself or your loved ones this Christmas with big brand fragrances at the lowest prices.
Fev and Nick.